Love is powerful, transformational, sacred. But in the name of love, women often give too much. We override our intuition, we silence our needs, we stretch ourselves past breaking points. Hoping, waiting, believing, and sometimes, without even realizing it, we lose ourselves. There are things no woman, no matter how deep her love, should ever do for a man. Not because men are bad, not because love isn't worth fighting for, but because there are boundaries that protect your dignity, your peace, your future. Crossing those lines may not hurt today, but the consequences, emotional, mental, even spiritual, will come. Slowly, quietly. Until one day you don't recognize the woman in the mirror. This is not a warning out of fear. It's a reminder out of love. Love for you. So as you listen to this, ask yourself, am I loving from wholeness? Or am I abandoning myself in the name of someone else? Here are 10 things a woman should never do for a man, no matter how much she loves him. 1. Never dim your light to make him shine brighter. As women, we're often taught to be modest, to shrink ourselves, to avoid making others uncomfortable with our intelligence, beauty, strength, or success. But dimming your light to protect a man's ego is not love. It's self-betrayal. A relationship worth keeping is one where both partners can shine. Your brilliance isn't a threat to the right man. It's an inspiration. If your light makes him feel small, then he's not the one who can walk beside you in your full power. 2. Never abandon your dreams for his love is about compromise, but not at the expense of your identity. A woman should never put her dreams on a shelf to make space for a man's ambition. Your purpose is not a placeholder until someone else's is fulfilled. The man who truly loves you will make room for your dreams, will support your passions, and celebrate your victories as much as his own. If your aspirations have to die for love to live, that's not love. It's sacrifice disguised as romance. 3. Never tolerate disrespect in the name of patience. There's a difference between being patient and being a doormat. Love doesn't mean tolerating rude words, emotional manipulation, inconsistency, or neglect while waiting for a man to grow up or realize your worth. Respect is not a reward, it's the foundation. Don't confuse loyalty with self-abandonment. Being a strong woman doesn't mean enduring pain in silence. You can be loving and still walk away from what doesn't serve you. 4. Never sacrifice your body for his approval. Your body is your sacred home. It is not a bargaining chip or a performance stage. Do not mold, shrink, or offer yourself physically just to feel desired or to keep him interested. Sex should never be currency. Your worth does not rest on how much you give or how far you go. If affection feels like a transaction, it's not love. It's emotional debt collection. A man who truly values you will honor your boundaries, not push them. 5. Never isolate yourself from friends and family for him. When a man slowly pulls you away from your support system, whether it's through jealousy, control, or manipulation, that's not protection, that's possession. Love that isolates is not love, it's a cage. Healthy love encourages connection, not isolation. The people who've stood by you, known you, and loved you before he arrived, don't abandon them. You need your village just as much in love as you do in loneliness. 6. Never lower your standards to avoid being alone. Loneliness can whisper lies. It can make you believe that any love is better than no love. But lowering your standards for companionship is like drinking poison because you're thirsty. Don't settle for inconsistency, for potential, for crumbs of affection, just to have someone by your side. Real love doesn't make you feel like you're too much or not enough. It doesn't ask you to shrink, hide, or wait indefinitely. Hold your standards, not out of pride, but out of self-respect. 7. Never apologize for wanting emotional intimacy. So many women have been conditioned to believe they are too emotional, too needy, or too intense for desiring emotional depth. But needing connection, reassurance, honesty, and vulnerability is not weakness. It's human. If a man belittles or mocks your emotional needs, he is not emotionally mature enough to meet them. Don't settle for stoicism when your soul is craving warmth. You're not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong person. 8. Never make yourself smaller to keep the peace. There are moments in relationships where we swallow our truth, silence our instincts, and bury our hurt, just to keep the peace. But peace without honesty is not peace. It's avoidance. When you shrink your voice, your values, or your truth to keep a man comfortable, you're not protecting love. You're dismantling yourself piece by piece. Real love invites truth, even when it's messy. Don't be afraid to speak, even if your voice shakes. 9. Never chase. After a man who keeps walking away. If he pulls back, disappears, or shows indifference, let him go. You are not meant to beg for love. You are not meant to prove your worth. A woman's heart is not a hunting ground for a man who only comes around when it's convenient. If a man wants to leave, hold the door. The one who is meant for you will stay, not because you begged him to, but because he sees your value and refuses to risk losing it. 10. Never forget who you were. Before he came along, before love entered, you were whole. You had dreams, fire, friends, joy, curiosity. Do not let a relationship erase the woman you were before it. Love should add to you, not replace you. It should amplify your voice, not mute it. The moment you feel like you've lost yourself in trying to keep him, pause, breathe, remember, come home to yourself. Because no man is worth losing the woman you fought so hard to become. These aren't rules of bitterness, they're truths of self-awareness. This is not about condemning men, it's about reminding women that love is not built on sacrifice alone. It's built on mutual respect, integrity, and emotional safety. You are not difficult. You are not too much. You are not crazy for wanting to be seen, heard, respected, and loved in the fullness of who you are. And if you've done some of these things before, don't shame yourself. Growth begins with awareness. You are not broken. You are becoming. And that is a beautiful, powerful thing. Let love find you as you stand in your truth, whole, worthy, unapologetically you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy the video, please subscribe to our channel for more videos.